Hi everyone, Marissa here from BT BOCES, and in this video we are going to use the whiteboard feature on the Promethean ActivPanel. Before we get started though, it is important for you to know that the whiteboard is an app that is installed onto the ActivPanel that is different than their ActivInspire software. Now, ActivInspire is from Promethean, and it is available on your desktop computer as a software for download. So that is what is very similar to any smart notebook files that you have. Where this, what we are going to go over today, is just their embedded whiteboard app. So that's just an important note that I want you to realize that is a difference. The ActivInspire is a separate software and a separate program that runs on your desktop computer.
Let's take a moment to go through the toolbar, and we'll look at each of these apps more specifically. So let's first start with the whiteboard. Now, if you're used to using Smart Notebook, this is very different. But so this is just their whiteboard feature that you can pull up at any time and write and annotate on it. Within it, you have a toolbar menu. So when you select these three dots at the top, you have some options. So you can change the toolbar position, and it slides it over to left or right of the window menu. And then from there, in that snowman, those three dots, you can open up a new one, you can create a new whiteboard space, save, you can export these things, and then you can close right out of the whiteboard. Now, when you do save something, the way that this board is set up, it will save it onto the actual device. So your device has a certain limit of storage. It is not a lot of storage, but it does have storage within the actual panel. And so if you are using this a lot for lessons, you want to save student work, you can download and save the actual whiteboard file. And then I would recommend, if you wanted to transfer it to your computer so that you could save it for longer and clear up that storage space, just plugging in a USB drive, a thumb drive, and then transferring those files into there. That's how you quick access the save from the three dots, or you can have just simply click that save button. This icon would be like two students using it at the same time. So you can think as teachers of the potential of what it would be like when we can have students back up, showing their work, having two students modeling their thinking, and they each get their own kind of set of menu bars. If you don't want that anymore, you just simply click on it again. You can have some different backgrounds, different colors. So really, when you get a chance to go in to your board, just play around and see what those different options are, because it's going to change what your lesson is or what your intent is. There are some nice like primary and lined pages for practicing writing. In here, I selected the picture icon with the little mountains. So from here, I can actually import pictures from my gallery. So if I have saved pictures onto my board, but it has some different charts and templates that are already uploaded in here for me. So a lot of area models, different tables, some fraction, equivalent strips, hundreds charts, geoboards, periodic table. So there are a bunch of different already made kind of templates on there that you can throw in as some onto your work. So then from there you can move it around, pinching it. It's very intuitive to students, so pinching like on a phone to make it larger or smaller, so you can add in different pieces. In order to write, you would, right now we're in cursor mode, so our mouse cursor, so that's why I can click and move things around. If I wanted to delete it, I can click it and hit that trash can. if I want to start annotating things on that whiteboard space. You might be used to picking up your tool on Smartboard. On some of those, the older ones, it would automatically register. On this, you are going to select the pen tool. And so from here, I can change the color of my font. You can get kind of crazy and customize the different colors if you don't like the set that it is defaulted to, so you can change the color that you would want. So on here, then I can begin writing. If I happen to make a mistake, if I draw a line, or sometimes the board is slightly more sensitive than some other boards, it might pick up like a scarf or your sweater. You can simply hit the undo button, or here's our eraser down here. I can click erase and erase my mistake. If you are ready to clear out, you can simply hit, it's a rectangle with an eraser on top of it, so you can clear the entire screen of just your annotations of your writing. And then the additional tool on the bottom, I can quickly add in a ruler if I needed to. I can drag it around. I can make a straight edge onto the ruler and move it so that I can make some straight lines, or have students connect, if you're doing geometry or something, connecting those lines together. So that is really the basics of the whiteboard within.
If you are in need of support with your Promethean ActivPanel, please contact ServiceNow.